So the Sporting News gave a list of an all-overpaid team. And yeah, listen, Giants got some people on it. And you probably expect to hear Daniel Jones' name on there. But no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. We did have 2 Giants, though, named to the list. And the picture on the video is kind of a dead giveaway who that is. But yeah, Daniel Jones was not named to the team, though. Like I said, I'm sure everybody kind of expected it. Deshaun Watson got the spot, and I think that's fair. Deshaun Watson was cleared to play by the team doctors last year. Was like, no, I'm good. Like that's legit where he was at. Like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna need another week to heal up here. I'm playing. And obviously you got the history with him, the tons of money they gave, the draft picks they gave, and he's just not been that good. We'll play this year though, so we'll see what happens. We have the Daniel Jones versus Deshaun Watson, the 2 most overpaid quarterbacks in all of the NFL, battling it out. The 2 guys who did get listed, guard Jon Runyan Jr. got the spot. They said the Giants also overspent inside in free agency for the fading former Packer. Yeah, I'm not sure I would agree with their assessment. I do think we overpaid for him because he's a great pass blocker, but not a good run blocker. But listen, sometimes when you're a bad team, you overpay for people to get them. That's life. People aren't exactly beating the door down to go play for the New York Giants. They want to play for the Chiefs, the Bills, the Dolphins. I hate to say it, but the Eagles. That's the teams they want to play with, the teams that they think have a chance of winning a championship. They're not really excited about the hope of being excited by a 7-10 season at the end of the year. Like that's legit. The other guy they said was kicker Graham Gano. The write-up was Gano has limited range and has started to become less reliable on field goals at 37. I also
he also dealt with injuries last year, which is kind of unfair. Like, oh my god, that guy was injured for on and off for half the year, but he's unreliable. Like,
yeah, like I said, I get the Jon Runyan thing to a degree. I didn't see them list who else they were looking at to kind of compare individuals like that. I don't pretend to know every single guard in the NFL and what they're making compared to what they're doing. But yeah, it's just kind of like I look at this and go, Graham Gano, really? So he had a really bad year last year. Obviously, got injured, was out there when he probably shouldn't have been. They mentioned his leg strength. Let me give you his stats at 50 and over. Just 50 and over. So this is not chip shot field goals. Last year, 3 of 4. Year before, 8 of 9. Year before, 7 of 10. Year before that, 5 of 6. The year before that, 3 of 4. Like, hasn't missed more than 1 from 50 yards out since 2018. We're talking the last 5 years, except for 1 season. They're talking out of their tuchus, to put it nicely.
Just like that scene in Ace Ventura.
I think they're just looking at the fact that he didn't have a good year overall last year. I got a 64.7% in field goals last year. Got a career average of 83.7. The year before, he was 90.6. So it's like, yeah, huge drop off. But again, he wasn't healthy. He was injured.
He was wheeled out there. Yeah, he's wheeled out there with the bum kicking leg.
In a very unfair way. I still can't believe the Giants ever did that to him. That was so horrible, especially with a team that that's not going to go to the playoffs, not going to do anything. Yeah, that's just absolutely insane. But yeah, that's the guys they picked, guys. And like I said, I kind of get Runyan to a certain degree. I don't disagree overpaid, but I think we probably had to. I don't think that Joe Shane went out there going, you know what we should do? Let's overpay for a free agent. That's what free agency is. Most free agency signings are overpays. But the Graham Gano one's crazy. Like that's just now if he comes back this year and he doesn't play like you expect him to play because maybe there's some lasting effects from the injury or age has finally got to him this year, because again, he is 37, they're not wrong on that. Then I get it. Then you're not wrong. But you are foreshadowing and foreseeing that as an issue. You can't call that a current issue right now. That'd be insane. He's one of the best kickers in the league. So again, another example of a national sporting news trying to talk Giants football that just doesn't follow Giants football enough to do so. That's exactly what it is. I guarantee they looked at the field goal percentage overall for the season and didn't see the fact that he was 75% from over 50 yards. That's not bad. I'll take that.
No.
So they need to shut up.
Just a pothole one, John.
Yeah.
Also, what was the average over 50 last year? Was it 66%?
I honestly I don't know that number off the top of my head, but again, I'm not gonna be upset over that. That to me
is he missed one.
Yeah, that's not too big a deal at that point at all. So
thanks for listening to Two Giant Goofballs, a New York Giants podcast. We appreciate your support.
Thanks so much.